Right, hi folks. So, wanted to make a quick video because I've just made a video a minute ago about this pull switch, this light switch, pull cord's light switch thing. As you can see, it's not working. It should be turning the light on, and the extractor fan should come on. They're both connected up. I've just spent the last half hour trying to fix it, like I have a few times before. Normally when I've undone it, fiddled around with it a little bit, I've got it working on at least 2 or 3 occasions now, but this time it's not having it. Now the thing is, it's obviously quite an important thing to have, because when I come in here in the morning, especially in the winter time, obviously there's no light in here, so I need the light to be able to get a shave and washed and all the rest of it. And even in the summertime, even though it gets light pretty early, believe it or not, it's still quite darkish in this room. You know what I mean? I can see all right. I can see to shave, I guess, but with having the light on, it actually gives you a better. I feel anyway, I can get a better shave with with a bit of decent light. Anyway, I guess that's by the by really. But the thing is, as I said, it's just really frustrating because I've just made a video that I don't know why I guess I wanted to just document how angry I was, and how angry I was with Lambeth Council in particular, because it's Lambeth Council's property, and the thing is that they rewired the whole of this house last year, and I got a new kitchen. They was going to put a new bathroom in, but the thing is, because I wanted to keep my shower, because I like having a shower, I prefer a shower than having a bath, and how the heck you're going to fit a bath in this tiny room, I'll never know. But anyway, that's, again, never mind all that. But the point is that, like, they didn't do the bathroom, and that's fine, you know what I mean? I'm not that bothered about that necessarily. It's perfectly functional, and it's clean, and it's okay. But anyway, so they rewired the house, and like I say, I got a brand new kitchen, and again, you don't necessarily always question why they do things the way they do them, because you just think, well, they must know what they're doing, blah blah blah. I mean, like all these plug sockets, for instance. Now, I'm grateful for them because it's handy having extra plug sockets. You know what I mean? You never know when you need them. Why they're all sticking out of the wall and not recessed into the wall, I don't know. But there you again, it's no real big deal about that necessarily. But it's a nice kitchen. You know what I mean? Again, it's clean. It's better than it was. Anyway, blah 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 blah. So, like I said, now I've always had an issue with pull cords anyway, to be quite honest with you, and the reason is because I think they're a useless design. This constantly happens with these things. The amount of places I've lived in, particularly with my dad, we used to have these things, and they were constantly going wrong like this, constantly not working properly. They'd work for a little while and eventually they'd just stop working like that. Do you know what I mean? And I know there's a spring mechanism in there because I've had it open, I've had a look inside, and I get the basic principle of the idea. It's a spring thing. You click it once, it switches around, and then makes completes the circuit so the light comes on, the fan comes on. Like I say, I get the premise of it. I understand to some degree how the principle of how it works. And the camera's going all out of focus again. Typical of this. Everything seems to be going wrong at the moment. Anyway, so like I say, I get the principle. I understand how they work, sort of thing. But I think they're a useless design thing because they go wrong so easily. They screw up so easily. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, for my money, I think they should have put a plug, because like I say, the point of me telling you all about why they did the kitchen and the extra plug sockets, and I mean, even got extra plug sockets behind my computer there, because he actually asked me, we can stick another 2 socket, what's them there, do you want to, and I thought, yeah, that'll come in handy, and as it's turned out, it's proved that it did. And like I say, they're all not, instead of being recessed in the wall like they were originally, they're all sticking out of the wall. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, that one's the only one that's got the smaller, so it doesn't stick out as far from the wall. But anyway, again, I'm just waffling about nothing there. But like, anyway, the point is that, like I say, they did all that, and they changed a lot of the sockets around, and this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. You see, and again, look, you see, why is that one got a big chunky? That's for the kitchen. That's the kitchen light, which again originally used to be inside the kitchen. There was never a what's the name there originally. There was never a light switch there originally until they did the rewiring, and now they put the light switch on the outside of the kitchen. Why? I don't know. But again, you know, it's no big deal. I'm quite happy. But again, I'm not sure why it had to be such a big chunky flipping box. I mean, what's that? It's at least 2 inches, 2 inches thick. Sticks out at least 2 inches from the wall. I don't know, about 2 inches, maybe a little bit more. But you see, this is a normal sort of light switch. What's the name? You know, as you can see, it's just doesn't stick out the wall that far. But anyway, like I say, all these little changes, all these little what's the names, and again to do with the extra. There's a pump on the what's the name? The pump. And what's there originally, there used to be 2 pull cords, one for the light and one for the pump on the on my shower. So obviously, once it pumps, it takes all the water straight out, sort of thing. Obviously, but anyway, so again, for whatever reason, they put the switch to the pump on the outside, and the shower itself. Actually, this is it here. Oh, actually, no, I tell a lie. Sorry, no, I've just realised. No, I beg your pardon. No, this is for the you see the light comes on in there. I don't know if you can see that on there, but this switch is to actually turn the shower on. Sorry, the pump switch, sorry, I've just realised and just remembered, actually is in the kitchen. You see, so now I have to come into the kitchen. There's the pump for the shower. Can you hear it? The pump is actually inside that cupboard there, which they've now hidden. That's it there. Can you see it? Right, that's the pump in there. Right, and that's now the switch for the pump. So I'll turn that off. Right, as I said, originally they were all in one. So, you know, the pump and the shower switch was one of these pull cords, and you click that and everything came on in one go. Right, anyway, so for whatever reason, again, it's not really maybe my reason why necessarily, but they seem to have done it this way. So the shower switch is here and the pump switch is in the kitchen. And again, you know, it was a bit inconvenient to begin with, and I was a little bit like, that's a bit... But, you know, I've got used to it. No real big deal, right? Okay, that's fine. So, like I said, what I'm trying to understand is, if they've done all that, all this different rewiring and doing things differently instead of why didn't they take the flipping pull switch out of the bathroom altogether and put a light switch on the outside of the bathroom? You know what I mean? Because that would have helped me a heck of a lot, and it would have so much better, because those pull cord things, they're a bane of my life. I hate the bloody things because they are useless. You know, whoever came up with that design, that idea, you know what I mean, I think they need to be given some medication and shown into a nice little padded room somewhere, because it's useless. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? It's like they tend to screw up very quickly. You know, it doesn't take much to screw them up. Do you know what I mean? Who thought that was a good idea? You know? Anyway, that's my opinion. Okay, so some people might say, no, they're a great invention, they're a great idea, and they save lives, and, you know, they're whatever. Do you know what I mean? And maybe they're right, but that at the moment is my opinion. Now, I'm making this video, like I say, because you might have noticed, or maybe not, I don't know, but I'm actually rather angry right now, because this, like I say, is about the third, fourth time I've had to mess about with that flipping... Now, I made a video of it just a minute ago, because I've been at it for about an hour or something, or half an hour, or whatever it was. I can't honestly remember, to be quite honest, but I was fuming, absolute fuming. And I've never made a video where I'm just let loose with my feelings like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, really letting loose. And I've just watched it back, and I'm kind of like, do I put this on my channel? Because it's not friendly, and it's, I don't know. So I'm going to make this video first as an explanation, and I'm going to ask you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, I'm going to ask you guys to come back to me and say whether you think, do you want to see this angry video of me, you know what I mean, trying to fix that light switch. Because, like, obviously I don't necessarily want to put up a video that is going to offend people, or is going to, I mean, some people might find it funny, to be quite honest. I mean, you know, the thing is, a lot of people find it funny when I get angry. Don't know why, but that's been my experience. Most people laugh at me when I get angry, so it's kind of rather disconcerting, really. But anyway, but like I said, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide whether I should put it up or not. I mean, obviously it's a little bit unfair, maybe, because, like, it's kind of, you haven't got a clue what it's going to be like. It's not like, you know, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be like, you know, Screaming Blue Murder. Well, it's not quite Screaming Blue Murder, but you know, the thing is, I am swearing a little bit, not gratuitously necessarily, considering the level of anger I was feeling. I think it's appropriate for the anger I was feeling necessarily. But because of the frustration with the damn light switch, which I've still not managed to fix, like I say, I've still not managed to fix it. And as I say in the video, I've got that means now I've got to phone Lambeth Council. God knows how long it's going to take to get this flipping thing fixed. Anyway, I don't want to make a whole video about that. So, as I said, I'm going to post this one, and I just want you guys' opinion. You know, do you think I should post the video where I'm ranting and raving about this light, or shall I not bother? I'll keep it though. You know what I mean? I'm not going to delete it or anything. I'll keep it. Not sure why yet, but for whatever reason I just feel the need to keep it. Maybe I need to watch it back a couple of times. Maybe I'll learn something from it. But anyway, so I'm going to post this, and like I say, wait for you guys to get back to me on what your opinions are, whether I should post the angry video or not. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.